Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about Adidas investors suing the company because of risk they claimed that Adidas knew of and did not take the necessary actions, right? I'm going to break it down for you, and I'm also going to go into the article so that we all can be on the same page. Because in this lawsuit, I am on Adidas' side because, irrespective of the fact that Adidas cut ties with Ye, took his money, and all of that, you know, I believe that Adidas did the right thing as it relates to their investors. Now, in the same breath, I must also say that, yeah, Adidas is getting their karma again. And remember when I said to you guys, it's the last of Adidas as we once know it. And that is not because I was wishing bad on the company, but you could actually tell that there were going to be problems ahead for them. So let's get into this. So, what is happening is that investors claim that Adidas, in early 2018, senior executives at the company discussed the risk Adidas faced continuing its relationship with the rapper. They're talking about Ye. So they're saying that in 2018, an annual report was released in March of the following year. Adidas ignored serious issues partnering with Ye and the risk to shareholders by generally alluding to the risk rather than stating that the company had actually considered ending partnership as a result of West's personal behavior, according to the complaint. Reports in subsequent years failed to disclose that West made anti-Semitic comments to Adidas staff, at one point suggesting that he might name an album after Adolf Hitler, according to the complaint. As the relationship with Ye eroded, so did Adidas shares until the deal was terminated, according to the filing. Now, as such, these investors went ahead and they filed a lawsuit on Friday in federal court in Oregon, right, about this because they want their money and they are suing for a few $1,000,000, right? No, actually, it's not a, let's see. It says the last of Yeezy products, some of which only recently arrived at Adidas warehouse, have a retail value of $1.3 billion. They're talking about the Yeezy stock that Adidas has on hand. It is now valued at $1.3 billion. Now, guys, if you remember, I've been keeping you all updated as it relates to how is it that the Yeezy inventory, the details surrounding it, keeps changing. And not just that, most importantly, the value of this Yeezy inventory keeps changing. You guys can check out my other videos on Adidas for this information and confirmation to this information, because initially, late last year, this Adidas stock was worth only this Yeezy Adidas stock was only worth $500 million, but today it's worth $1.3 billion. So it goes to show that the reports that is being, published based on what is coming from Adidas, it has been consistently incorrect as to what the actual value of the Yeezy inventory is. And this is why I say to you guys, it is within my opinion that Adidas could have been lowballing Ye for many years. And I believe that Ye needs to take Adidas to court so that he can get those monies. And I believe that he has a good case if he does this. Because the mere fact that the moment that Adidas cut ties with him, the inventory kept increasing. What else were they doing while he was in partnership with them? But let's go back to this, investor lawsuit, right? So these investors are saying that Adidas knew of the risk, but at the same time, it is saying that Adidas told them back in 2018, right? Now, as investors, I know that they have annual meetings. What was discussed in those annual meetings? Adidas advised you of the potential risk, still being in partnership with this man. The investors at that time should have voted for Adidas to end their partnership with Ye. But guess what? The reality is at this point, the Yeezy money was so damn good. The Yeezy money was so damn good to everyone. Now that the Yeezy partnership has ended, everyone is feeling it. The investors are not getting what they used to get, and they are just deflecting because they want some money from Adidas, right? And it's evident that they want some money from Adidas because now that Yeezy's out, their interest on their investment is lower. They might be losing, they might not be getting anything at all. And guess what? They're not taking that blow. They're holding Adidas accountable, which I believe is so wrong because the mere fact that Adidas had informed them at that point, they should have taken that legal action at that point. Also, let's be realistic. Once a brand is doing any partnership with anyone in the limelight, at some point in time, that partnership can be jeopardized, especially if the person is a recording artist. Recording artists face a lot of controversy because at times the meaning of lingos may change. For example, what happened a few months ago with Beyonce. She had to change a few lyrics in her song because spaz out back in the days was something cool, but now it is something offensive. So with recording artists, it is always some kind of risk partnering with them. And that's just the reality. It's not just Ye, it's anyone. And for them to say Ye at some point in time suggested to them about, naming an album Adolf Hitler. Let's be realistic. We know that Adolf Hitler is known for what, right? So if he was going to add Adolf Hitler to his album, he could position it in such a way that he's not on his side, but actually saying, we remember what Adolf Hitler did. And the second thing is that the consistent promotion of Adolf Hitler as though he was the most horrible man in history when there were leaders that were more horrible than Adolf Hitler. But consistently, he's the only one that is being mentioned because he killed white people. But when you look at this so-called King Leopold of Belgium, he is responsible for taking more lives than Adolf Hitler. But it's never been mentioned because the lives he took were black people. So they're treating black people as though our lives do not count. It's just recently that they have declared Leopold of one of the most evil, brutal men in history, right? So I just want to make that clear because every time we hear this discussion that Adolf Hitler was, the most evil man, they need to throw Leopold in that same sentence. So let's make that clear. But let's get back to what we were talking about because I just know that everyone is missing this good Yeezy money. The investors are missing this good Yeezy money. Adidas is trying to hold up, but evidently, based on this lawsuit, they're having problems because if there was no problem, so while Ye was there, even though Adidas discussed all the potential risk to them, it wasn't a problem because they were getting that good Yeezy money. But now that Yeezy money is not coming through, everyone is mad. And I believe that we have to be honest. We don't like what Adidas did to Ye, but at the same time, Adidas made the risk known. And they all went ahead and made a conscious decision to stay with the company. At the point, Adidas could not just up and end their contract because of, Ye might be a potential risk. Because if they add, chances are they would have been in legal wranglings with Ye as well for breaking the contract. So I believe that honestly, both parties, they do have, some amount of rights in this case. But again, I'm more leaning to Adidas because they made it known to these investors. But these people don't know how to live without that easy money, and it's causing drama, it's causing problems, it's causing chaos. And guess what? I love to see this mess. Goes to show that they all were relying on Yeezy. Without Yeezy, they all are fumbling, they all are crumbling, and do not know how to move on. But it's going to be really interesting to see what becomes of this lawsuit because they have been losing a lot of lawsuits back to back. They've been suing people for money. They've they've been trying to claim universal rights over Stripe and they've been losing. So it would be really interesting to see what comes of this lawsuit. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. See you all next time. Bye, guys.